Another winter trip into Baxter State Park, this time to the north end to Trout Brook Farm. This is my second trip in the winter to Baxter. So just easing into it with a couple of the easier trips that can be done into the park. Snowmobiles are allowed on the tote road, which is nice to have a broken trail that made the conditions really, really nice on the day we went in. So we got up to Matagamon Gate from the Matagamon winter lot. It's about maybe a mile and a half. This is the best part, right here. Again, great conditions. The downhills were really fun. Made it go pretty quick. Got to Trout Brook Farm. I had no idea where the bunkhouse was. I've only parked there to go up along the lake, but figured it out. Yep. Here's Trout Brook in the winter and the bridge. Scenic. We were eyeing that hole there that's open for water, but no thanks to a near-death experience. We'll skip that. We just melted snow, which takes a lot of snow for water for 3 people. The next day, we hiked up to Trout Brook Mountain. Baxter. They're cute little sign ends. Look at that. Yeah. There was a trail reroute, and we liked how they altered their sign very easily to show that. So hike. Then came upon a partridge print in the snow. So landed with a skid. Dragged his tail on his wings. The blue blaze, there it is. Wasn't bad going up. Here's a pretty sight. Some good views. A lot of false summits where you thought, hey, we're at the top. No, we're not. And the trail finding was pretty good going up. It was a pretty wide corridor, so you could tell where it was. Oh, some fancy footwork. What do you think trail is?
No idea.
So we said that a lot on this hike. Where's the trail? I don't know. But the corridor was pretty wide, and eventually we would see a blue blaze here and there. So, not a big deal. We found our way to the top. Damn. Hoping for a little more than that, this traveler. There we go. It's probably maybe North Traveler. Here we are.
We're up there. So
the route finding on the way down was not great, but it was a really pretty view. We had two phones, two different apps, and they were lining up. It was just a matter of trying to find where the trail was. There's a lot of open space. I'm sure the rocks underneath were marked. So we eventually made our way down and then started finding very faint blazes. Not a big deal, but it just took us a couple minutes. Yeah, we're right on it. I think right here. Here's one. Oh, right here. Look at that. Here it is. Here's our definitive mark. Oh, yeah. Might need to brighten this up a little, Baxter. More pretty views while we're trying to figure out where the trail is. See any markings on any of the trees? See, these trees are cut off.
okay.
Right here. So this is it. Pretty steep coming off that south side of Trout Brook Mountain. We just took it real slow. So we picked up some blazes. Just kept at it. There's another one. And made our way back. Next day, we headed back to the Matagamon parking lot, and it snowed probably 10 to 12 inches overnight. And then on the way out, it started sleeting, a little bit of freezing rain. I started out skiing. It was pretty deep. I do have backcountry skis, but by myself, it was really tough. So I switched out and put snowshoes on. That went much faster. It was still laborious and slow, and it's just 4.2 miles, and it took quite a while. Just kind of a grind getting out. The snow was a little less steep. I think it was just compacting under the sleet and a little bit of freezing rain. They didn't get too much on the way out, but it was just like being on a white conveyor belt. Eventually we got out. Here's the Matagamon Gate area. And here's the lot. Pretty happy to see that. Glad that it was plowed. Great trip. Trout Brook Farm is just fine. Real nice.